Life shouldn't be hard. Life should be a fun-filled adventure every day. So now start joining up dots. Tap into your talents, your skills, your God-given gifts, and tell your boss, you don't deserve me. I'm out of here. It's time for you to smash that alarm clock and start getting the dream business and life you, well, of course, are dreaming of. Let's join your host, David Ralph, from the back of his garden in the UK, or wherever he might be today, with another jammed-packed episode of the #1 hit podcast, Join Up Dots.
Yeah, good morning to you, and welcome to Join Up Dots. Thank you so much for being here, shifting around in me chair. Are we all right? I feel like summer's on the way. I know it's only February, but I feel like summer's on the way. I came up to the recording studio this morning. It was all cold and foggy and misty and ice on the ground. But now out there, the sun is shining. The birds are singing. It can't be better. Now, through Join Up Dots, of course, we talk to you about motivation, inspiration. We get people on the show who have created their own online businesses, and some will tell you that it's going really, really amazing. And then they say, well, actually, it's gone down a bit. And we try honesty, we try transparency, and we try to make this show one of those ones that you can just sit out there and listen and start to get those ideas flooding into you. Well, today is about passive income. Now, the idea of passive income is that you just earn money with minimal work and you just generate and maintain it. So basically, you start it off, you work hard at making it passive, and then once it's there, you just sort of maintain it, you just tweak it every now and again, and yeah, that's what it is. Now, passive incomes can come from investing in sort of mutual funds or real estate so that you get an interest paid to you every month, or you can sell products online, publishing online courses, or sort of other side hustles in which you don't actually have to actively participate. Now, you've got to realise that with passive income, you do have to put the work at the beginning. Nobody just goes bing and the money floods to you. So you've got to come up with the ideas and you've got to start sort of getting it going, and maybe there's a bit of ups and downs. But once you get it going quite well, then you're doing all right. A friend of mine, I was speaking to him the other day, and he started his own printing company. He works for a printing company, and he started his own printing business where he found a designer on Fiverr, and the designer created some images for him, and he sells them on eBay and Etsy, and he said that he's made about sort of 12 grand last year, which paid for him and his family to go off to Florida and do the old Disney thing. Now, 12 grand isn't bad. And he said once I found a designer to sort of do the work, and the first one was a bit rubbish and the second one wasn't very good, and he found him, he said it literally is get it printed, take it down to the post office and send it out. And they're making a very nice side living. So why can't you do this? Why can't you do this where you can? And it's not about not having the time to do it, because it's not something you throw together overnight, but you just sort of do it when you can until you've got something that you can offer the world. So what I thought I'd do today, I'd go through some of the things that I think to myself, yeah, that's quite a good idea. So the first one, I think, is start a drop shipping store. So you find a product that people want, and then they buy it, and then you send it out to them. Now, drop shipping is one of the sort of best passive income ideas to earn money, because you can do it from wherever you are. And even if you don't have a lot of cash flow to begin with, some sort of drop shippers, they make up to 100 grand per year. Now, it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. However, it does take some upfront investment of time in order to generate income. But what it means is that you create an e-commerce store, and you can do that online. Just Google e-commerce store setup, and then customers browse and buy your products. And what's interesting about drop shipping is that you don't have to see or physically manage the products you sell. A lot of people think they're going to have garages and lofts and stuff full of things. That's sort of old school. With drop shipping, your supplier handles everything from manufacturing to packaging to fulfillment. And since you don't need to send money to your supplier until your customers pay, then this sort of passive income business has limited cash risk. Now, so what actually happens with this is your customer comes across to your website, and you might be selling something like I don't know, baby tops or something like that. Your customer places an order from your online store, then your store automatically sends the order to your drop shipping supplier. Your drop shipping supplier prepares your customer's order, and your drop shipping supplier ships the order directly to your customer, and you get the end profit, the profit margin. Now, what's good about this is that you can avoid the risk of investing in a product that doesn't have a market. You can go over to platforms and once again, look at trending drop shipping platforms. There is a website called DS, so Delta Sierra ERS. So Delta Sierra Echo Romeo Sierra, and you can find trending products in different niches to sell in your store. And you just go over there, and it's an AliExpress, a drop shipping tool for e-commerce, and just go over there and have a look at it. So it's DSERS, and you can just look at different products and maybe get some good ideas, okay? And depending on the product you choose and your pricing, you can earn solid passive income and learn how to run an e-commerce business, okay? So so go over there and Google and look at e-commerce store and drop shipping, how to start a drop shipping business, and it's kind of minimum risk, it really is, but it takes a little bit of time to get going. Now, the second one that I thought was quite good is what my mate's been doing, is create a print-on-demand store. Now, if you're an artist, designer, or entrepreneur, print-on-demand can be a profitable passive income stream. And it doesn't even mean that you have to do it yourself. You can find a designer on Fiverr to do it. Now, one of the ones that I was thinking the other day is football players, soccer players in the United Kingdom. A lot of them have songs. And so if you're a supporter of a team and there's a famous football player with their song, you could have a picture of them scoring or whatever and a line from the song. So it's kind of a bespoke football image that people can put up on the walls and they can frame it, and you can do lots of things like song lyrics and just be creative with your thinking. And with this create a print on demand store, it's similar to the drop shipping, but it involves working with suppliers to customize white label products like t-shirts, posters, backpacks or books, and then sell them on a per order basis. So you only pay for the product after you sell it. There's no buying in bulk or inventory needed. You print on demand stores are a good passive income stream because you can create products quickly and put them up for sale in minutes. Shipping and fulfillment is taken care of by your supplier, and once your store is set up, you can just automate it and make many marketing and sales processes to make it easier and easier. And what I like about this, you can go over to a company called Printful, I think it is. So Printful, F-U-L, and they're a print-on-demand company which will help you easily create products to sell in your Shopify store quickly or whatever. And overall, it's really simple, low-risk, passive income, and you just have to be creative and think, what do people want? So, yeah, you could think about it like football teams, musicians that people like. So you could have a picture of them with some song lyrics. You could do anything on there, okay? And I think that's quite good. So create a print-on-demand store and just go over to things like Printful and have a look around and get your juices going. Now, the next one that I thought was selling digital products, okay, which are great. These are kind of what coaching's all about and training. Digital products are pieces of media consumers can't touch physically. So it could be a video, it could be a Kindle book, it could be a PDF, whatever. Now, this is slightly more complicated, I think, because you've got to have a knowledge base behind this. It's not like you're just being creative and getting someone to do it for you. You've actually got to understand what you're actually building these products out with. Now, my whole business, the part of the join up dots bit is this, selling digital products. So they're great passive income because I just look at my bank account and there's like $400 and $600 and $800, whatever, and it just sort of comes to me. I never meet the people, they just buy it and away I go. And once you've built it, it's a real high profit margin. because you only have to make the thing once and you can sell it repeatedly via your online business. So you might be great at fishing, and you could teach people how to catch a perfect fish, or you might be good at golf and how to hit the perfect ball. There's millions of different things that you can do that people want, and you can just sell as many digital products as you want. Now, many creators scale passive income from digital assets by selling kits, printables, files, and other materials professionals can use. You could do flow charts, you could do calendars, you can do whatever. Okay, and there's a site called UX, so Uniform X-Ray Kits, and you can go over and once again have a look at what you can do and how you can set things up. It's really interesting. And that company, UKits, has sold its products to more than 10,000 customers in over 100 countries and continues time and time again. They only have to make it once and it goes out time and time again. So it's really, really good. I think that's excellent. Now, the last one, I think this is getting sort of more creative, but it's really good as well, is sell handmade goods. Now, if you're somebody that is good at creating stuff, then you could create your own online store. You could go over to a website called Handshake, or of course Amazon, eBay, AliExpress, and there is an upfront investment. You'll need to invest in materials and time. But if you're already doing it if you are, I don't know, a potter or a painter or whatever, you can sort of make and sell your goods and create your own on store. It's really is something that people want. And I had a quick Google to see what people actually want since the COVID thing, and number one was baby clothes and accessories. Number two was virtual classes and experiences, so sort of yoga and different things. And then it's sort of stuff you think, really? Exercise equipment, household cleaning products, beauty products, personal care products like toothpaste and soap, groceries, athleisure clothing, pet supplies, clothing like shoes and hats, and you can sort of just create your own versions of them, sell from your own store, and it reduces the amount of fees you pay on each sale. Plus you can create a brand for yourself, which is brilliant. Okay, and you can go over to Google and just look for things, and say how to sell online, how to sell handmade goods, how to create a online printing business, how to sell digital products. It's all out there, and you can go over to YouTube as well. So it's just a few ideas that I thought would be interesting to see if people can start getting them going. Now, let's run through some other ideas. You could sell stock photos. You could invest in the stock market. That's a bit up and down, but you could do it if you're knowledgeable. And if you're knowledgeable, you can teach other people to do it as well. You can sell designs online. You can build and sell spreadsheets. That's great. If you're really good at Excel and making things really easy for businesses, then you could create them and sell them. Record audio books, create a job board. It's limitless. You could do anything you want online and make good income. So go forward and get your juices going. It is absolutely limitless out there for you to be able to start creating some additional online income, which makes your life easier, and then you can start investing your money. And then the interest rates in the United Kingdom are going up now, and I was looking at that this morning, merging all my income into one pot to see what interest I could get back. And you look at it and you think, wow, that's like a yearly salary. That's amazing. You can do that as well. Very low cost, low effort. It just needs a little bit of time and a little bit of creativity. So just a few ideas for you. But just start Googling in your lunchtime, have a look around, and there's so many sites teaching you how to start your online business today. Not least Join Up Dots, but just go over to YouTube. 10 passive income ideas, 20 passive income ideas. There's going to be people telling you how to get going. Okay, so until next time, my friends. I think on Friday we have got a interview. I'm sure we have, and then we'll see what we do next week. But you look after yourself. If you need any help, you know where I am, and we'll see you again. Cheers. See ya. Bye-bye.
That's the end of Join Up Dots. You've heard the conversation. Now it's time for you to start taking massive action. Create your future, create your life. It's the only life you've got. We'll be back again real soon. Join up dots, join up dots, join up dots, join up dots. Join